Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. We're going to go over the Ethereum charts today. And I just had some things on my mind this morning that I want to share with you guys. Guys, trading, the majority of trading really just comes down to patience. Patience and a good risk management strategy are like the two things you just really almost only need to be profitable here. A lot of you guys right now, you're down in the markets. There's two options you have right now. I want to talk about this because I had my dad over last night and talking about, Russia, bombing the nuclear plant and just, news crashing the stock market, S&P 500 and, crypto being related possibly to that. And it's just like, what are you guys going to do? Like everyone watching this video, you guys have money in crypto and you're either like seeing your accounts drop every single morning or some of you guys are seeing some positions in the profit because you bought super low. So what are we going to do in these markets? And I want to just like what do we do with our emotions? I think it really comes down to this, guys. Crypto, you need to take two stands. I think there needs to be a stance of, do you believe crypto has a future or do you believe crypto is going to fail? That is the first thing that you need to determine and be honest with yourself with. If you think crypto is going to fail, go to zero, never come back, is it not the smartest thing to just take your money out right now and just wait for the fail and then reassess your decision if you want to buy the dip of the dip of the dip of the dip? Shouldn't that be what you're doing right now? But if you're still watching this video, then most of you guys probably feel crypto has a future. So what are you going to do? Well, two things. Really good risk management will save your account in a bear market, which is why we have one of the healthiest accounts on all of YouTube for a bear market. And then it just comes down to patience. So something I've been noticing, and we'll dive into today's analysis, but I want to just have like an honest talk with you guys, and maybe you'll get more out of this than the analysis today. I don't know. But like I scroll through YouTube and I'm seeing a lot of flashy thumbnails. I mean, we try to make ours appealing as well, so that's not bad at all. But I feel like a lot of people, and even I'll put myself in this position, I sometimes get into the role of, oh, that's a flashy title. That's a flashy news article. And then sometimes you don't even actually take any action on the trade that you're in because a lot of us are just like, oh, we're just going to hold. And maybe that is what we're doing. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm articulating this too well, but it's like at the end of the day, is all this data that we can flow into our systems of all these YouTube videos and articles that we're watching, does it not just come down to really good risk management and just patience? I don't know. Just wanted to pose that out there. We'll dive into the video and talk more about that, but I just thought it'd be a kind of fun thing to just kind of start the video off with. We're currently sitting at 110 wins, and we've never lost a trade. So this is partly kind of what I'm talking about. Guys, never losing a trade is really awesome. It's really sexy, to talk about this, and some people really enjoy this because, no one who's ever joined our program has ever lost a trade. But sometimes the thing that maybe even more impressive is the frequency. We started this back in March, April of last year. And so to be able to win 110 trades in a row on YouTube, that's kind of pretty awesome as well, okay? But let me just be honest, guys. A lot of trades are held into drawdown right now. On Ethereum, we're down 20%. A lot of other people did end up FOMOing into higher prices up here on this pump because they thought we were, quote unquote, going to the moon. So those of you guys who are in these positions right now, where you're down about 43% versus, being down about 20% right now, what are you going to do? Are you going to sell your position because you think the market's going lower? Or are you going to just be patient? Can I give you guys some mathematical evidence of why I think you should hold? And not just say like, oh, you should just hold to hold. If any of you guys used any type of dollar cost average entries, we're just going to use mine for example. If you use any type of dollar cost average entries, and that's how you trade, or you're using our strategy right here, and you're literally honestly thinking this morning, you're like, I think I might actually sell my positions. Then let me give you some evidence of why I really don't believe that's a good idea, okay? If you sell all of your positions right now on Ethereum, let's say at a loss, let's say you're with us and you're taking a 20% loss, okay, great. You then go and set up your buy limits again, all 4 buy limits, all right? Do you understand that when the first buy limit gets hit, let's say there's $1,000 at each buy limit, you're now earning on $1,000 versus earning and losing on $3,000 at the current moment. Is it not better to hold your position and as the market goes up, earn on $3,000 versus selling everything right now, getting quote unquote better risk management and then earning on 1,000, where in that case you have to earn 3 times the amount to make back the same because you've got 3 times lesser money in the trade? Does that make sense? Is it not the most wise thing to do is to hold your position, let more buy limits get hit, and if for some reason your 4th buy limit is hit, to continue to buy the dip? I really believe this is a lot of wisdom that a lot of you guys need to hear this morning, because some people are looking at this Ukraine and Russia and they're saying the market's just going to crash. I'm going to get out. But honestly, guys, from a principle and a wisdom point of risk management and money management, it makes more sense to hold, because you do not ever know when the market's going to start heading back up. And would you not want to earn on 2, 3, 4x where you're at right now than 1x by restructuring your risk management? That's why I'm holding. Another thing is, guys, keep some money on the side to throw in your exchange. I threw in, you guys remember when I entered in $49,000 into the market? Ethereum, I bought it at 2,251. 2,251 was over here, right down at this lower level, right about here, okay? Down at this area, I'm still holding this trade, and it's up 20%. This last week, I was up 34%. I'm not going to exit this trade until we're at structure high up here. So I will take a 70% win on this. And other coins like Solana, I will do about 120 to 130%. And you guys who entered in with me, you guys will do that as well. But back to the beginning of the video, what did I say? Guys, it comes down to risk management and patience. If you can acquire those 2 things and you can keep them close to your heart as you trade, you will be very profitable. It's either that or the market completely tanks. And if the market completely tanks, you have an incredible demand time to buy. And that may not be the worst time to put more money in to help with your dollar cost average entries. The only other thing, guys, is to be out there market ordering into FOMO when you're getting very excited. And those are the people that are down already. Okay? So hope that helps. Let's go into a price prediction for Ethereum. Sorry, this video is a little bit longer, but I want to just kind of do a heart-to-heart talk this morning. Hopefully this really helps you guys. If you guys get anything good out of this video, feel free to subscribe. It means the world to me. All right. Price versus money flow and trend exhaustion. And plus, it's like a really calm, like cozy morning. It's like super foggy around where I'm living, so it's like kind of got this cozy feeling going. Anyways, someone's probably watching this in Hawaii with super sun bright, and they're like, man, you're too chill this morning. All right, let's go in. What I was looking for was this ascending support line, as well as this structure right here to be a place where we bounce. 2,700 was where I was expecting this. We're basically there right now. 2682, very close to 27. I do think we're expected for a move back up here. A few reasons. Well, money flow is moving down. Trend exhaustion is at the bottom red section. And I do think this is a place where we're going to start seeing buying pressure come back into the market. These indicators down here, guys, are what our customers and other people, they're using to scalp the markets. Those of you guys who know how to scalp with the masterclass I came out with, if you guys go to our website, go to menu, go to crypto charts, scroll down and watch the video. New scalping masterclass available. You guys can watch that. Okay. That's going to show you guys how to actually scalp with the indicators. Those of you guys who are my scalpers this morning, this is not a bad place to get into a trade. Seriously. Here are your rules. Trend exhaustion at the bottom red section, well money flow heading out, perfect. We want to see the emotional index in the top excited and greedy area, and we want to see Wells institutions and trades being really nice. I'll go over this, but guys, my scalpers out there that are going for 3 to 4% profit on this trade, a very good entry. Make sure to continue to use risk management, but a very, very good trade for you guys to set up here, okay? Actually, you're going to get into the first one, and then you're going to have 3 other buy limits down here. Okay, let's dive into this. These indicators are in the description. I just had a pop-up down there. You guys can see that. 82% off. Snag them. You guys will love them. Okay. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. These metrics will update. The emotional index is in the excited area. What I like to do in the morning, if I'm drinking, I don't do coffee, but I do like hot chocolate and tea. I'll come in here and just assess the positions. Like, all right, what are we looking at this morning? We've got the market excited. And this is all I do, guys. I just come back here and I say, I know for a fact human behavior is going to take over in the markets. So I look at human behavior. I say, okay, we're not charting price action. We're charting human behavior. Once you understand that, it is now possible for you guys to trade against retail traders, because if you understand it's human behavior, you can then understand the emotional index, and you'll understand why Wells institutions trade against retail traders. Okay? Looking at this, what have we seen in the past? An excited market leads to, usually, a drop down in price. Wow, that's interesting. Why does the market usually come into a drop when retail traders get excited? You guys see right here, we push into the excited area. Why? It's because institutions and whales cannot exit their billions of dollars unless you have billions of dollars of people buying. That's why this is called an exchange, okay? Due to this, I watch this metric every morning with my tea or my hot chocolate, and I watch this as it moves down, okay? It's already happening. Once we get too excited or greedy, this is where we watch for drops back down. And we're seeing this. If you guys understand why I show you guys these metrics before 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, is to show you the absolute sheer integrity of these and how good they are. This has already called a drop over here in the market because we already pushed into the excited area. Watch this down here. Long versus short trades. I have never seen, ever. Guys, you know what? My apologies. Let me get over to the right chart. Bitcoin. I'll go over Bitcoin later. But let me go over here and we'll talk about the correct chart, which is going to be Ethereum. My apologies, guys. Bitcoin is actually interesting. I'm kind of glad we started with that. And some of you guys are like, wow, it took you forever to realize that. But guys, real quick on Bitcoin, that was this call over here. That was the continuation move back down of people getting excited. Now watch Ethereum as we go over this. Let me come over here and we'll show this to you guys. Same thing happening, pushing up into the excited area. And now we're seeing this drop back down. We already started seeing this precursor of a drop back down over here. Emotional index, getting excited and greedy. We're seeing over here, getting excited. Now, do we see drop downs every single time? No, not every single time. There's no indicator in the world that's 100% accurate. But look at this. When we get up here, we're seeing drops back down, We're seeing drops here. We're seeing little bit drops here. Over an extended market with a greedy, that thing's going to drop even faster. Okay? Excited market with a continuational pump up, that is where you really see drops back down. That is where you see drops down. So when we watch this, we can kind of gauge what retail traders are feeling. And that will be what institutions do, is they do the opposite of retail traders, okay? Long versus short trades over here. For Ethereum, short trades are moving completely out. Great sign. Long trades are moving up and kind of staying steady right now. So this is bullish, okay? Long trades increasing with a decreased price means that people are looking to push this market back up, okay? It means that people are looking to buy the demand of a lower price, all right? Coming down here, market cap strength. Market cap is moving down. The green line is moving down while price is moving up. Let me get in here a little bit tighter so you guys can see this, so we can watch this. We're seeing right here that market cap is moving out, and it actually moved out while price was moving up. Do you guys remember me saying that if you see market cap moving down and price moving up, this could be a precursor to a drop? I understand the news. I totally understand that. But you have to understand that as market cap moves out of a coin, that shows you that there's decreased interest in that coin. And if there's decreased interest in that coin, chances are there could be other coins that are doing better than this one because people are allocating their money elsewhere. Or it means they're taking their money out of Ethereum and they're placing it into USDC and USDT. Let's take a look at this. Let's refresh this. Number 3 and number 5. When's the last time you guys saw both stable coins in the top 5 of cryptocurrency? Not very often, honestly. You really don't see this too often. But what we're seeing here is a ton of people are dumping their money into stable coins because they are uncertain. And we're seeing the market cap drop out of Ethereum, which shows uncertainty. Trades in favor here, we're seeing that we're sitting in the neutral section. Okay? Neutral section here means, to me, the best time to set up trades. Because right here we can go either way. So why not get in here either for my scalpers that are looking to get in? I know we're not pushed down into a good long trade. I understand that, guys. I totally do. But we have enough verifications in here with the emotional index being high, as well as when we scroll down here, we also see Wells institutions come in here and they're removing short trades. If you guys can see this, short trades came out strongly right here. That was at the peak and that was the call on the drop. But what do you see happening? Look how fast this is moving back. And watch it this morning. It's going to just keep going further and further back if this thing drops down. As that starts moving back, is this the best of the best scalping trade setup? No. It's not the best of the best. The best of the best would actually be able to see institutions come out here with long trades. So I wanted to make sure I showed you guys all the metrics. But if you guys are looking for a really good entry, I would still look to take this and just use the other buy limits, because if you head down here, you're going to get tagged into those buy limits and you can make more money as it goes back up. Not a bad place to actually look to take 3 to 4% scalp on this market right here, okay? Even if it goes down, just like it goes down over here, your break even will move down with you, giving a more favorable entry. As far as Wells institutions smart money goes, this is a place where I'm looking for the market to be crashing, which we ended up getting. And this morning, I'm watching for the orange bars to start coming back to the center line. Once it comes to center line, and once we start seeing these push up here, guys, that becomes an even greater place for you to make money, okay, with the scalping. And you're just waiting for the trend exhaustion most likely to come up and then back down, and boom, that's going to be an amazing spot too for you guys to scalp or get back into our trades, okay? I'll show you guys how to get into a trade here in a setup and in just a second. Support and resistance prices here. The next resistance is at 3,284, okay, for Ethereum. 2,384. Where is that? It is right about here, okay? It's just a structure higher. So that's where I'm looking for another target, but before that, we've got to break this level here of 3,046, okay? So as far as like predictions for the weekend, you know, if we head down, I think it's easy to hit 2,500. That's not an unrealistic spot. It's a quarters theory level. 2,500, 50,000, 2,500, 5,000, 7,500, and 10,000, okay? It's a strong quarters theory level. We're probably going to get down to this area right around here, and we're going to see a nice bounce back up because demand's going to take over. So don't freak out, guys, if it goes down to 2,500. It's just healthy. Like, we're in this trade, and I have absolutely zero fear or anxiety in my soul. Like, zero. Because I know we have good risk management. And if you guys are like, well, I don't, then what if you just restructure your trade, get back into this, and use good risk management? For those of you guys who are literally entered in with one position and you did not dollar cost average like I talked in the beginning of the video, what if you guys took out a position? What if you just sold 50% right now of your position and put it into the 3 or 4 buy limits that we have? Then you would have really good risk management on the 50%, so you wouldn't lose on 100%. You'd only be losing on 50%, but then as that 50% goes down, you're also going to be dropping your break-even entry down as well. More wisdom for you guys to think about as you move into this possible bear market that continues. I still think we actually are going to start pushing back up here and go even higher next week. So maybe I'll talk about that in the Bitcoin video later. All right, I know this video is getting long, so let's wrap this up. Dollar cost average entries for you guys. If you've got like $10,000 you want to throw in the market, great entries for you guys to head in here with. Okay, we're watching for this to move back up. You guys are all in the profit. All right, exit points, and we'll get in the trade setup. What you guys are looking for here, look at that red bar that came out. That was right over here. It wasn't at the top. It was right over here. So this is calling this move back down. But again, watch 2,500 to be the ridiculous springboard back up. That's where I think you guys are really going to see the bounce back up. And for those of you guys who are watching this channel, you're like, hey, I wonder if I could make some extra money. I think around 2,500 is an incredible entry for, you know, just to trade in general, but as well as to look for a scalp. Okay, even a little bit lower is not technically that bad because you're picking up on a little bit lower price. And yes, we could head down here further, but I do think this market is going to start turning back around here, maybe today or even this weekend, start seeing a little bit of a move back up into next week. I think this is a nice move back down, a nice higher low formation to continue us to move back up. Let me show you guys how to get into a trade setup. You'll scroll down here, but let me show this to you guys on the chart. So let's go to the mini bar. Let's go to the crypto charts, and then we'll go back to Bitcoin, which we accidentally started with, and let's go down to the bottom. Okay, here's how you guys trade the strategy. We'll keep Ethereum in mind here. You guys are going to see 4 buy limits on the Ethereum chart this morning, 4 of them below the current price. Choose the amount that you want to enter this trade with. Let's say it's $1,000. Split the $1,000 into 4 equal portions, 250. Now place 250 at each of the 4 buy limit prices in yellow, okay? They'll be written out over here, but let's pretend they're these. They're not these, but let's just pretend that, okay? Once your first buy limit is hit, set up a sell limit in green for 100% exit. Pretend this is green, okay? Once you guys have your first buy limit hit, you're just going to set up a sell limit up here. I have just a little bit higher here for you guys. Now, in the meantime, as you have that set up, follow me in the Telegram channel because I'm going to be calling exits for you guys, and I'm also going to be telling you guys when I'm entering into trades once we exit trades. Avalanche, Matic, and Mana are going to be our next wins because they're so close to the entries. So watch for those. Make sure you guys are signed into Telegram on your phone or your computer. Click this link here or the one in the top menu bar, and you guys will join us in the Telegram channel where I'm calling all these trades for you guys, okay? We've never lost a trade. And the last trade we ended up taking, we actually won 7.21% on 50% and 2.83% on the remainder. So we're actually even doing better than anybody that's trying to scalp in the market here. So that's why I personally use this strategy because we actually make a little bit more money, okay? Last but not least, guys, indicators, and we'll end this. Indicators right now, you guys are going to be getting 82% off all these. So make sure you guys snag this. It is in the description. I have it 82% off today, and then it says get the indicator bundle. That's going to take you to this page. Click this link right here. You guys will be able to get the bundle pack, 82% off. If you guys want to get the indicators we're using, it's the price for swell money flow, trend dashboard, and trend exhaustion. These 3 indicators are what all of our clients are using to scalp the markets. Okay. I don't know how many people have stuck around this long to the end of the video, but we literally have people doing not 1,000, tens of thousands of dollars scalping with our indicators here. And with that masterclass coming out, we've seen a little bit of an increase of our sales of the indicators because people are like kind of desperate. They're like, most people are down right now. Can we all agree with that? Like most people's accounts are down. A lot of people are like, look, I'm getting paid from my job and I've got some extra discretionary income. And what are you going to do in the meantime? You guys can start scalping these markets with that strategy. And so you guys can start making some of your account balance back until your accounts are back into profit. Guys, my personal take is I keep my life as simple and as profitable as possible. So I am just going to use patience. Like I said, guys, I saw this dip over here, called it out in Telegram, and anybody who joined me, we're still up 20% right now. That's part of the reason why the account is doing so ridiculously well. And we're only down, I think we're down like 12, 13% right now, is because we entered in some more money and we were just extremely, extremely patient. 150,000 is break even. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact math on this, but I think it's down like 14% right now. 14, maybe pushing to 15%. I don't know exactly, but 150,000, so you guys know, is our break even. So I think we have the healthiest account. But in the meantime, you guys can start scalping. The bundle pack will give you access to all 9 of the indicators, which is basically the same price of the 3 that you need anyways. So it's just the most ridiculous deal you guys can snag here. So that's in the description. So make sure you guys get that. Last but not least, guys, the pricing, I don't think I even went over this today, but $95 a month, you guys will actually get access to all of our trade calls, all of the exit I'm calling in Telegram, because you get access to the Telegram, all of the metrics every single morning that you guys can look at with your coffee, your tea, or your hot chocolate, or your water. Before you guys enter or exit a trade, look at what the metrics are showing you. All the masterclasses are available, and coming up here March 10th, which is in 6 days, we're going to get on Zoom. We're going to just talk together as a family. It's going to be calm like this. We're going to have fun. We're going to I'm going to answer some questions that you guys have, and we're just going to interpret the markets, and we're going to hang out together. Guys, this is so much fun, and I have been so blessed to be able to work with, honestly, thousands of you guys, and I really think you're going to enjoy trading with us as a family. So guys, this weekend, treat yourself. I didn't make it $100, so there's a $5 extra here so you guys can go buy yourself a coffee and like set up all the indicators and set up the membership and stuff. So set up this over, guys. I was actually going to do, here's what you guys want to hear, like a kind of funny joke. I was going to put this at $97 because honestly, I think $97 like converts a little bit better, like from a marketing perspective. But I was like, the last time I checked coffee, you can't really buy a coffee for $3. So I'm like, you know what? Let's make this around $95. And hey, guess what? Now people can actually buy themselves like a medium coffee. And so they can set up all of our indicators and like treat themselves to a date day for trading or something like that. And so anyways, that's why I want to make it a little bit cheaper. And plus it's just cheaper per month, which is awesome. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you. Watch for the bounce in Ethereum. And really it's just going to come down to patience and good risk management. So yeah, snag the membership, get the indicators, guys. If you have any questions, email us at betradeconfident, betradeconfident@gmail.com. And let's watch the indicators. Looking for a bounce here, guys. I'll see you later. God bless you guys. Subscribe if you liked or loved this video. Thumbs up if you think it deserves a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys later. All right. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.